Hello, everyone. I am with Dathan Williams, and he is with First Cavalry Homes. Did I say that correct, Dathan?
You did, yes.
All right. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am good. And we're going to talk about you and about you have many different titles within real estate. I also want to mention that you are an Army veteran. So thank you for your service.
Thank you for that.
And go ahead and tell us all of the different things that you do within real estate.
Absolutely. So I actually began my career in real estate in 2022. I was privileged because of my Army career to have the opportunity to retire. But before that, I had so much vacation time built up that I began learning about real estate while in service. So it allowed me the opportunity to have that cushion because a lot of entrepreneurs, whether it's real estate, opening a small business, those first few years are really scary with, little capital, little support. So the military provided me a great foundation.
Yeah.
I began learning more about real estate as an agent, so how to help people with buying and the selling of real estate for owner occupancy. And then after that, I had the itch for investing as well. My wife and I were fortunate and blessed. We owned 2 homes prior to the one we live in now. Mm-hmm. And so that really gave me the bug to learn more about investing. So between those two things, started to get a real fondness for real estate and wanted to help others. So started to learn more about property management.
Okay.
So because of that now, I look at myself as a little bit of a real estate investor, real estate agent, and a property manager.
Wow, there's like a little bit of everything. Absolutely. So within the property management, does that mean that you're managing rental properties? Tell us a little bit more about what you do within that.
Absolutely. So I look forward to trying to help more people in this community. Mm-hmm. Right now, I manage about 60 properties.
Wow.
And it's challenging, obviously, because you have personalities, you have issues that come about, but it's a huge blessing because it allows somebody the comfort of living in a home, knowing that it's going to be taken care of. It's immensely valuable and fulfilling for me. The owners that we manage for, majority of them are out of state.
Okay.
And so they provide to us a lot of trust in making decisions on their behalf. So I take it with a great badge of honor that I can help others build their wealth and help the people who are living in their properties live in a comfortable home.
Okay, so let's back up and then talk about real estate investment. So again, I don't know a whole lot about these things, so I want you to speak to the person like me who has never done real estate investment. Yes, I have bought my own home, but that's where it ends for me. Mm-hmm. So talk to someone who maybe is a little bit interested in it, but isn't sure where to start.
Absolutely. So I think buying real estate is a daunting task in and of itself, whether you're living in the property or not. It becomes a little bit more of a perceived hurdle when you're looking at it from an investment perspective. So what I try to do is eliminate the taboo, eliminate some of the fear, and educate people to the ease of getting into real estate as an investor. And there's many different things that you could do in investing. The 3 primary things are wholesaling, which essentially is you can find a property for a very, very cheap price from somebody and then try to sell it to somebody else. Those opportunities are huge because you're helping people in distress. And many of those times, people who need to get out of the home for various reasons and they need to sell and they need to sell fast.
Now, would that be one of those, like a flipping type of opportunity?
It could be for the person who buys it from you, yes.
Right.
And then the next step is actually flipping properties, which I'm sure most of your audience probably is familiar with.
Right.
But there's HGTV shows and things of that nature that kind of go over what it takes to flip a home. And really what it comes to when flipping homes is you need a great construction crew. You need a great location because obviously you want to sell it to somebody who's going to be hopefully moving in it, ideally. And so those are things that you really want to think about when you're fixing and flipping. And then the last thing and the thing that I really enjoy is you buy a property and you hold it. It builds an immense wealth of value for both yourself, your family members. It helps build up that generational wealth. You could take that property, for example, you own your own home, I assume. That's it. So you're building equity in it as you pay over time. The same thing applies for a property that you invest in. As you own it and you pay into it over time, you build equity. You can take that equity, you can apply it to other properties and kind of multiply those properties into more wealth.
Now, what does that look like if you said you can hold on to it? Do people then rent that out to other people or businesses? What does that look like?
Absolutely. You can do both. You can do, if you're doing a residential home, you can rent it out to, individuals who need a place to stay, a comfortable place to stay. If you have a commercial property such as this, then obviously you can have others come in and do their place of or have it as their place of business.
Okay. All right, great. And then you're also an agent. You're a real estate agent as well. So if someone is actually out there looking to buy a home, you can help service them in that way as well? Absolutely.
I service all of Summit County. Right now, it is absolutely a seller's market, which I know to a lot of buyers, that could be daunting between that interest rates. I know a lot of people have heard about the Fed, the changes in the interest rate right now. They've marked the interest rates down a little bit more, so making it a little bit more affordable than it was a couple years ago. What I always tell the clients who are interested in buying a home but they're not sure, interest rates will always fluctuate. That's just the way of the world. I know in the 80s, they tell me that interest rates were 8 to 11%, somewhere in that ballpark. And so the rates that we see now are kind of unprecedented to a lot of the baby boomers as they were buying homes in the 70s and 80s. And so I never shy anyone away from buying a home because at the end of the day, it's an asset, typically not a liability. And you want to gain more assets and liabilities as you accumulate wealth for yourself and family.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it is a seller's market, as you just said. So if someone's looking to sell, could they reach out to you as well? Do you handle that kind of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, I've been fortunate and blessed. Just sold 2 homes 2 weeks ago. Have another home listed for sale at this time. Working with a couple other sellers in the Cleveland market. Actually, he's an investor looking to sell about 15 properties. And so he wants to move down to the Akron area. So absolutely is a seller's market. And if anybody is interested in selling, I'd love to help them out.
So you just said Cleveland market, obviously here in the Akron market. What other cities are you servicing? Are you a part of? You know, where's the location for you guys?
Well, I have children, as you know.
Yes.
And so I try not to travel too far. Now
Sure.
I'm in my retirement years. Though I love to serve, I also love to be with my family. So I try to keep the bubble small. So about an hour's distance away from Akron area is what I like to service.
Sounds great. That's what I was guessing, about an hour since you're up in
Yeah.
Cleveland a little bit.
Yeah, but I have a network of colleagues who will be more than capable of helping any individuals who are outside the area.
Yeah, absolutely. So if someone's watching, they heard something that they are interested in, they want to have a chat with you, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, I try to be on more social media now.
Yep.
As we previously mentioned, I wasn't on it very often. But now I've tried to grow my Facebook. I have a Facebook page at First Cavalry Homes. We also have a YouTube page also at First Cavalry Homes. And they can find me on all other platforms, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, at First Cavalry Homes.
Okay, perfect. And I'm going to spell it for you guys because I spelled it wrong the first time. So it's first with the number 1, ST, and then it's CAVALRY.
That is
how you
correct.
spell it, so that you can make sure to find all of your employees. Do you have more? You have a business owner.
I do have a team. Yeah, I have a team member. I'm actually looking to have more agents to come work with me. And if there's any real estate agents in the area who would like to learn more about our team, learn about what we provide for the community, see if this is a team that you'd like to be a part of, I'd love to help them.
Awesome. Thank you, Dathan. Can you think of anything else that we didn't cover that you just want people to know for sure about your business?
Well, I would like people to know that we try to service with care, compassion, and integrity.
Yeah.
Because of my foundation and principles of my religious background, my military service, I really want to be able to help people not just from a transactional relationship, but more of a true relationship. So if you come to First Cavalry Homes, then you'll know that you're coming to somewhere that the person will actually care about you and want to actually help you through your real estate journey.
You can tell that too. You can tell that you are a passionate person and that you have carried that into your business. And so we appreciate that. And we appreciate you caring about others getting into a good home for them.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much. And go ahead and share one more time. Give me the very best way for people to contact you. Is it a phone number? Is it an email? Is it a website? What is the best contact?
The best contact would be phone number, Ashley.
Okay.
So for those who'd like to reach out, it's 330-203-1816.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here today. And thank you guys for being here on Good Morning Akron. We had a great interview with Dathan Williams from First Cavalry Homes. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure that you stay tuned. We've got more great stuff coming up next.